Hi everyone, my name's Becky and welcome back to the Back to Blighty podcast. This is episode 12 and I last spoke to you a few weeks ago. So it's been not very long since my last podcast. I'm here today in my garden on one of the hottest days. I must be mad if I steam up. I apologise for that. Got a bit of a frog in my throat as well. But welcome back. Welcome back to all my new subscribers and welcome back if you usually come along and spend a little bit of time with me. Now today I've got water as my beverage of choice, which I kind of need because as I said, I've got a bit of a frog in my throat all of a sudden and a dog's just started barking. It's not my Molly, she's gone to work today with Leon, my other half, because he has air conditioning at work, so it's a bit kinder for her. She really struggled yesterday, so not my dog, someone else's dog, but there you go. So I hope you've all had a good few weeks. We've been pretty busy here over in Blighty. We've been out and about over the summer holidays, which has been really nice. Some of you might have noticed that I put some photos up on my Instagram. We went over to Chatham Dockyard a few days ago. It was a joint birthday treat from my dad and a friend of ours who both worked in Chatham Dockyard a long time ago, and they had the ropery open, which is the most amazing place to go and visit. So it's they still use the same equipment that they used hundreds of years ago. They're still making rope, you know, the spinning and everything of it. It's just fascinating, so do go and have a look. All the links to my Instagram, my Facebook and things like that, my shop, I shall put down below. Everything else, everything I talk about will be on my Ravelry page, which you can visit. It's Knitting in Blighty. You can just look under the projects if you want to know any more information about them. It's just easier that way. So, what have I been up to? Well, there's a few new things in the making. I've got a couple of finished objects, but they're secret ones. So, as you know from my last podcast, my son Jack is off to university in September, and I decided I would make him a box of socks. He's got a couple of pairs of socks that I've made him, and when he washes them, it's the first ones he'll wear, so I thought I'm going to make him a box. So Jack, if you're watching this, by any chance, don't look at this bit. So I'll show you how far I've got. This is the box. It's got little maps on it, which is really sweet. Fly. So I've made 2 pairs so far. This pair is West Yorkshire spinners. Now we've got a plane going on overhead. What's going on? It's really quiet like the rest of the time. I live in a small village and not a lot happens around here really. But now everything's happening. So these socks are West Yorkshire spinner yarn, and I love them. They're great. I hope you can see them pretty well there. So I can't remember what the colourway is, but I do know that the heels, toes and cuffs are from the lovely Alison of Biff Sugar Yarn, and then I just used West Yorkshire spinners, so they're quite woolly, but I really like the pattern. I think they've turned out amazingly well. I did an afterthought heel, 2x2 rib and a wedge toe. Can I just say, apologising for my, I need to apologise, should I say, for my fingernails. It's not dirt, it's dye. It's, yeah, the trials and tribulations of dyeing yarn. It's funny, I put an Instagram post up about how I like to go naked when I dye my yarn, so I find it really hard to wear gloves. And it's really funny because some people put some really funny comments on there. And it seems that I'm pretty much the only one that dyes without anything. Hence, I've got dirty looking fingernails, so apologies for that. Anyway, I digress. So I made another pair, so I'm 2 socks into the box of socks for Jack, and this is a shorty pair, and quite leery, but I really like them. So there we go, shorty pair. I changed colours, so again the teal, grey and yellow are all Alison's yarns from Biff Sugar Yarns. If you haven't visited her shop, go and visit it. It's lovely. She's got some lovely yarn. And the yarn for that, I'm just going to dive into my bag. And of course it's right at the bottom of the bag, so excuse any rustling. So professional here. And the yarn I used was this yarn, and it's a zigzag yarn. And the band has fallen off in the bag, and I can't be bothered to look, but I shall put the details of it up on my Ravelry page. So there you go. Hopefully that's focusing reasonably well. So I've got loads left. I've also got loads left of the West Yorkshire spinners as well, so I should make some more socks out of that at another time. I've also got some zigzag king coal, which I'm going to make some out of, and I really like this orange one as well. Another one of Alison's yarns. I think they're going to go really nicely together. So yeah, so only 2 socks down in my box of socks, but you know, Rome wasn't built in a day, and I've still got a few weeks, and I thought I might put some fingerless mitts or a hat or something in with them. So yeah, so that's that. What else have I got? I think they're my only finished objects at the moment, so I think the rest are whips. So what should we start with? Let's start with my big line sweater, which is living in my, where are we? My Marauders map bag, which is a nice big bag. I've done quite a lot of this actually. So last time I just started and I joined the front and the back. So now I have kind of half a body. So there you go. So you start at the centre front and you do a bit, and then you start at the centre back and you do a bit, and then you join them and then you do the shoulder, which gives you these lovely, oh, that's the best way to show you, try and get my hands out of the way, which gives you this lovely lines on the shoulder, so they kind of decrease. So, and then I've joined them using a 3 metre bind off down there, which I love that. I always think it looks so neat, a 3 needle bind off. So yeah, so basically the bit that I've done, it's not going to go very well with my dress, so bear with, is going to kind of look like that. So yeah, so really pleased with it. So I haven't started the other side yet. This is my yarn, it's the BFL nylon blend, and it's in our cactus colourway, which I really love that colour. It looks really nice. So that's coming on a tree. It's a really interesting pattern, but it's quite mindless. We have to follow it, but it's, you know, not too bad at all. Fairly easy. So the next thing I've got is my Chika. Sorry, I didn't say, the grid line sweater is by Suzanne Summer, and it's a Ravelry pattern. You can get it on there. I do recommend it. Her patterns are just really well written out, so go have a look see. They're really good. So the next one I've got is my Chika by Midori Rose, and this I've done quite a lot of. Oh, got a needle issue going on. So yeah, so I don't think I'd cast it on last time I spoke to you. I'd shown you the yarn, but not the actual sweater. So I've done the body, and I'm now on the sleeve. And this is a really lovely yarn. This is the Uncommon Thread, and it's Trebillion, I think it's called. It's a sport weight yarn. It's coming out a little bit lighter than it is. It's a bit more charcoal grey than that, but it's kind of a boxy number with 3/4 length sleeves. I've just started on the rib, so I've nearly finished the sleeve, and I've also got my little phones ringing now. Like, no one rings me on my landline at all. It's probably a cold call, but it all happens when you're podcasting. Okay, and there is my little, oh, where are we? My little stitch marker. It's going to face the wrong way. There you go. My jammy dodger. We back? Yes. So yeah, so really enjoy this project. It's a lovely drapey yarn. I don't think I've got a band here to tell you. Oh, I have. So it's Everyday Sport, 100% superwash merino, and you get 300 metres for every 100 grams. So there's her. There we go. Yeah, so that's going amazingly well, and I've got another skein, and I've still got loads left as well. So so I'm going to have plenty. I think I'm going to have a bit more left over, and in fact I've got another skein of the Uncommon thread, and it's like in a really deep claret red. So I might put them together for something else. But yeah, really enjoying that project. And that is living in my not so dodgy bag by the lovely Ali at the Little Drops of Wonderful podcast. And on there as well, got my Little Drops of Wonderful pin, which I think she has some more in her shop. So go over there quick. So I love this bag. Thanks, Ali. Okay, what else have I been working on? Oh, something a bit different. So I decided I wanted to make a tam, and I wanted to do a colourwork tam, but I wanted to make up my own pattern. It's going pretty well. So I'm using Jameson Smith 2-ply jumper weight, 100% real Shetland wool, and this is the main colour of it. It's a really nice heathered blue yarn. It's kind of got some greens and things in there, so it's really, really nice. It's not scratchy, it's perfect for colour work. I did another tam in this stuff, and I really recommend it because it really sort of holds together while you're working. So if you're a new colour work knitter, I do recommend this sort of yarn because it kind of makes things a lot easier. So my theme for my tam is lighthouses and boats, and I've always kind of had a bit of a fascination with lighthouses. I think because I come from a nautical family, 3 members of my family were in the Navy, and so yeah, so this is quite a special thing. So yeah, so I'm just going to show you, I think. Let's try and find the best way to show you this without making a right pig's ear of it. So that's how far I've got. So you can see at the bottom we've got some waves and then some little boats, and coming up to the top are going to be lighthouses. So yeah, so when it's in its normal form it will lay so that you just see the boats on the top. You can see that bit will be the cuff. I'll just come a bit closer so you can see again. So you can see that. So yeah, so I'm having a bit of fun with it. Don't know how the lighthouses are going to turn out, but this, I just got some knitter's graph paper and just plotted something out that I fancied, and yeah, it's just fun. So getting on with that. So that's quite an exciting little project. All the yarns and the colours that I used are on my Ravelry page. I don't know if it's something I'm going to publish. I kind of feel that you know, that's not an area of my expertise, to be honest. So I kind of wing things sometimes. So yeah, so that's really fun. So I've got the colourwork project on the go. Next thing I've got is another pair of socks, and I've done one of them. And I'm wondering whether I should dye some of this up for the yarn, for the shop. So because it's quite easy to replicate with different yarns, but this is self-striping yarn. Just put it on my sock blocker, and this has the theme of Where's Wally, and you'll see why once I show it to you. I think I need to oil my sock blockers. There you go, there's my Where's Wally socks. So this is my yarn, it's a merino nylon blend, and I've done self-striping for the red and white, and I've done blue for the cuffs, heels and toes. My normal afterthought heel, wedge toe, 2x2 cuff, and I'm this far on the second one. So yeah, so they're really fun. Here's my little messy ball. It's getting a bit messier now, it's getting to the middle. So there's the colours of the yarn. There's the colours of the yarn, but I really like them. I think they're kind of fun. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's easy enough to do red and white stripes, but it's quite nice that it's self-striping. Do you fancy some in the shop? Let me know in the comments below if you do. But yeah, so I might just dye some up anyway, because it's just fun. So yeah, where's Wally socks? Really pleased with those at the moment. So yeah, so halfway through the second one. I think I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 red stripes. I've just started the third stripe. So yeah, so that's going really well. That's living in my little boat bag, little sock bag. These bags I sell in the shop occasionally. I haven't had time to make any or seen any fabric that I really am kind of inspired by at the moment. So I haven't got any in there at the moment. But you know, if you favourite my shop, then you'll see when they come in. They do sell out rather quickly, which is good. So that's a whip. The last thing I've got was a cast on that I cast on literally 2 days ago, I think. I had seen the Bell Cow by Colleen Kinnersley, I think that's how you pronounce it, and she has made this lovely cow which I shot a picture of up here, and it just looked like a really simple and mindless knit, so I thought I really liked that. I really want to, you know, I favourited it on my Ravelry. And then I dyed up some yarn and I was just like, that's it, that is the yarn to use for this cow, so I cast it on. So yeah, so here's the yarn. So it's tonal grade with blues and pinks, and it's very 80s, and I shall explain why it's very 80s in a minute, because there's a reason behind that. But this is how far I've got. So I hope you can see that reasonably well in this light. I think it's a reasonable colour. It's got these really bright pops of pink and yellow and blue and purple. It's really gorgeous. Let me just try and come a bit closer so you can see the texture. There we go. Yeah, it's blown out a little bit, but you get the idea. It's an... Oh, you go, yes. So it's an asymmetrical shawl. So this, you start at the back, and this is the back edge here, so it's seamed, so this will be round here, so the stripes will actually be on the diagonal, and I'm just really enjoying it. This yarn is lovely. It's my base, it's merino nylon 75/25, and it's perfectly soft, so yeah, so I'm really enjoying that. I'm off on holiday in a couple of days, and so this is going to be my holiday project. Now, the yarn, which leads me on to, I could do a bit of what's in the shop, and I've got some acquisitions, so but let's show you that yarn first. I'm just going to rummage, so I will be back in a second when I've got everything sorted out. Hold on. Okay, we're back. So the yarn that I've used for my Bell Cow, I dyed up because I wanted to dye something to celebrate Ali from Little Drops of Wonderful, her Strictly Sock Along that is just coming up. Are you taking part? You should. It's brilliant. What I love about it is that you haven't actually got to watch Strictly. You can bend the rules all over the place. So it's a really good, fun thing to do. And there's lots of lovely prizes. And I wanted to dye up some yarn in honour of the Strictly Sock Along. So I dyed up this colourway in a sock set. and I dyed up some 100-gram skein. So this is the sock set, and it's called Fame, and you'll see why, because it's really bright. So yeah, there they are. I'm hoping it's not blowing out too much. Put it in the shade a little bit. Yeah, it is blowing out. In fact, I'm going to hold it here. I'm going to see. I can do some close-up shots. So this is the Fame colourway. It is gorgeous. There's lots of speckles of all different sorts of colours. Very 80s inspired. And I also dyed up some 100-gram skeins, which is what I have made my bell cowl out of. So they are going in the shop. I will put them in the shop, however I am going on holiday, so they will not be available to dispatch until middle of next week. So that's the, I don't know, 2nd, 3rd of September, somewhere around then. But I will put an announcement in my shop. So yeah, so that's going on, and this bell cowl just takes one skein of yarn. So yeah, really great, and it can be one of those special skeins in your stash as well. So that's that. I've got some other sock sets that I just want to show you really quickly. I've got a Midsummer Night's Dream. I've got Albatross. And I've got Davy Jones's Locker. And I've also got some new bases in. All of the sock set yarns are 75-25, and they are all 50-gram and a 20-gram mini. So you have no wastage after making a pair of socks, and it does make you know, a medium-sized pair of ladies' socks absolutely fine, as long as you use the mini for the heels, toes, and cuffs. So the other things I've got, birds are at it now. We have loads of sparrows live here, so yeah, they will sing away. I also have some fluffy stuff. Fluffy stuff, that's a technical term. So this is our 74% baby Surrey alpaca and 20% mulberry silk. So we've got that in Sea Mist, and we've also got that at the moment in Firecracker. And I think these are going to be gorgeous for a ranuncular sweater. Yeah, so I'm going to come a bit closer with this one. It's very pale grey, struggling to focus, so not sure you can see it. And I've also got some DK weight yarns. These are 55% BFL and 45% silk, and they have a really lovely sheen. So this is Dungeon, and this one is Hydrangea. They're my newer ones. There's others in the shop, but these ones I think go really nice together. Look at that. They go really lovely together. So yeah, so that's a bit of a shop update for you. Acquisitions. Now, I had some leftovers from my Carlina pullover, which I shall put a picture here. I think it's by Whitney Hayward. I hope that's right. It's a fantastic colourwork jumper. I loved it, but I really loved the yarn, and the yarn was from a company called Whistlebear, which the sheep are reared in Northumberland and spun in Yorkshire, and it's all hand dyed. And I had these two balls left, and I really didn't want to waste them. I wanted to put them into another project. So I am going to make another project, and I completely forgot the name of it. Oh my goodness, everyone's making it. There's always something, isn't there? Every podcast I'm like, what is the name of that? See, that's what happens when you get to my age. So anyway, so I wanted to use these two up, so I went over to Whistlebear's website, and I've got this. Oh my goodness, look at that. So together, they are going to be absolutely absolutely beautiful. I hope you can see that. So yes, I've got 2 of these and my leftovers. Really looking forward to making that. I'll pop it up here. As soon as you see it, you're going to be shouting at the screen at me of what it's called, but ridiculous. Yes, my last acquisition was a gift from my dad, which was really lovely. Dad had a bit of a hard time recently, lost his dog, and it was really sad. So of course, you know, I spent some time with him, which, you know, any good daughter would do. He bought me a gift, which was really sweet. So I'm going to pop down here and show you. Look at this. Ball binder. A wooden one. Look, action shot. How fabulous is that? Oh, I'm going to hide out away so you can see it. So it's really heavy, but it's really beautiful. So I'm looking forward. I haven't actually used it yet. You need a degree in engineering to put it together, to be honest with you. But yeah, so thanks, Dad. I love it. Otherwise, as I said, we're off on holiday in a couple of days. We're off to Yorkshire, where we go twice a year, and we spend time with friends. They're more like family than friends, to be honest. And my family sing and play music, and we go up there and we sing and we play and we stay up late and we drink a bit too much, and you know, it's great. It's a long old drive, but I'm really looking forward to it. So we're off there. So and then it's back to school. So back to the day job. So the summer holidays will be officially over, and it will be back to work. So yeah, so as I said, the shop will be closed for the next week or so, because being this day, I think you may have one day if you want to order, otherwise things will be dispatched when I get back. I think that's all for the time being. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of time with me. If you want to subscribe, you know where the links are. If you want to like, to help share the love of knitting around the world, that would be good too. And leave a comment. It's always nice to hear from you. So until next time, enjoy the rest of the summer. Take care. Bye.